There are some things that you might be thinking and like, I don't know if I can actually do this. I can actually do this. Even sometimes you can have an argument with your friends on where you have distance you can jog to and stuff, and even when you mention that kind of distance, they will be like, come on.
You're listening to the Akinfemi Onadele Show, where we believe in today's fast-paced world, investing in your overall well-being is the most important decision you can make. Join us alongside a variety of guests as we discuss topics empowering you to become the best version of yourself. Enjoy.
Welcome back, everyday heroes. Welcome to TAOS, aka the Akinfemi Onadele Show. I am Akinfemi. It's good to have you back on the final episode of the short series on physical wealth and its need to achieve soul alignment. The integration of mind, body, and spirit, and we all know, can be difficult, but with the right mindset, you will achieve integration, balance. I've had a lot of feedback from everyone that listened, and it's been good. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. It helps us grow the channel. If you haven't already, please do that. And going back to what we're saying about mindset, once you get the mindset, you will achieve integration, you will achieve balance, you will achieve holistic wealth. And I, for one, know a lot of us have struggled. So we made an intentional decision not to talk about financial wealth at the start of the year. Everybody's thinking financial stability right now. After being active during Christmas, whether it was going out, partying, or giving gifts. But physical wealth, are you going to be standing and dancing on your 80th birthday? Have you thought about that? Or are people going to be holding you on one side and the other to get you to bust a move? The right mindset towards physical wealth will determine what actions and the lifestyle you're achieving now, you're investing in on a daily basis, making you a hero with every choice that you make. But hey, it's not my job to even convince you. That's why we have our guest, Coach Izzy the Bulldog, who shared with me about how he jogged from Ogudu in Ikeja to Lekki, Ilason. Lekki, yes, you heard me right. Even through Third Mainland. So you're going to hear about the mindset required. I will also use this opportunity to thank all my guests. You've been wonderful. You being wonderful is an understatement. And we love you, and we can't wait to have more of your wisdom and your wealth. So without much further ado, peace and life's wealthiest physical wealth blessings. Do enjoy the episode. Let's be real for a second. We're living in peculiar times. Between rising inflation and the pressure to perform, it's so easy to let anxiety take the driver's seat. I know the feeling. When you're carrying every goal, every worry, and every to-do only in your head. But here's the truth. Even when you feel like you've messed up, it is not the end of the world. That is exactly why I created the LDP bracelet. It's more than inspiration jewelry. It's a tool to center yourself. It's a stylish reminder that stays on you and with you at all times, moving the commitment to learning, doing, and progressing from just a thought in your mind to a physical weight on your wrist. We only have 28 pieces available in this limited run. If you need a physical anchor to keep you pushing through these times, go to the link in the show notes right below. Stop carrying it all in your head. Start wearing your progress.
So, actually, I didn't have it in mind to actually jog all the way from Ogudu to Salem bus stop close to Jakonde. So it happened this way. On a fateful day, I went for a fitness session with a client at Ogudu, which I usually do. So unlike that day, I usually have money on my OPay account, which I use for transaction and mobility. So, but on that fateful day, I wasn't having any money on my OPay. Okay, so I was having some cash that would take me there and back. So after the session and everything, I was on my way back. I got to Ogudu bus stop. So I wanted to get a bus, and I quickly checked my pocket. to check my money and my ATM, and fortunately I couldn't find the money or the ATM, and I was like, oh my gosh. I tried to check around or try to remember maybe where I must have misplaced it or something. I couldn't, and I was stranded. So I tried to check around if I can have any stranger to help me. I asked, but rather I was embarrassed by like 2 persons whereby, and others were like, they don't have, of which the look they gave to me was like as if maybe I shouldn't be begging, you understand? I don't look like someone that should be begging. I felt embarrassed and I was ashamed. I was like, So my confidence of going to another person to beg again was somehow like I lost the confidence to beg someone else again. I was like, okay, what can I do now? And I looked at myself. I was wearing my sport kit. I was wearing my joggers. I was wearing my sports shirts. So I was like, and usually, I'm into fitness and I jog a lot and I do boxing as a professional. So I was like, okay, I'm used to jogging. Well, I've never jogged from Ogudu to Salem, which I was coming from. So let me try it. It's nothing like, at least I usually do jog long distance jogging before, but not as far as this, but let me see. And I took on the challenge. So luckily I was not carrying any bag. Sometimes I do carry a bag, but that day I was not carrying any bag. I was just with my ATM and my cash, which I lost. So I took on the challenge and I started jogging. I jogged from all the way from Ogudu to Yanoro, continued jogging. I almost wanted to stop when I got to Third Milan Bridge. Beginning of Third Milan Bridge, I was like, this Third Milan Bridge is very long. How am I going to do this? And the road is very busy. I was like, okay, come on, let's go. Third Milan Bridge is as long as the distance you usually jog before. So I started jogging. I was enjoying it. I had my AirPod on. So I was playing some music for motivation purpose, and so I was just enjoying it. Before I could know, I was like at Ikoyi already. So when I got to Ikoyi, I was a little bit kind of not, I won't say tired, but the pace was reducing. So I started reducing the pace and just to like preserve more strength and like rest my heartbeat a little. So I started like reducing the pace, then a little bit of fast walking from all the way from Osborne to Falomo. I did fast walking. Then from Falomo, I started jogging again to 1004. And I did fast walking from 1004 to Lekki. So when I got to Lekki, after I relaxed a bit, like when I mean relaxed, I was fast walking actually. So when I mean relaxed, like not that I stopped and relaxed. So I was fast walking, trying to catch my breath, and so I fast walked all the way to around that Mara side. Then I started jogging again. Then I jogged all the way from Mara to Salem bus stop. And I was like, wow. So I never ever thought I could do this, and it became a thing of like, okay, let me see. So it wasn't that hard. I was thinking maybe something that when I get home I would be so weak and so tired and so like it's just like my normal jogging routine I do every weekend. I was like, wow. So that means what if I do a toe and a fro?
As promised, all the coaches will tell us what they eat. Welcome to What We Eat. Let's go.
Okay, my nutrition during the day goes this way. I start with intermittent fasting. I try to get up to 16 to 20 hours every other day. And then I break with my protein, my healthy fat, the carbohydrate, they come in as well, but I start with those. During the intermittent fasting, I try to make sure I take my green tea. If I'm not doing the green tea, I'm doing apple cider vinegar and water. Let's look at the food angle, because that one is the cocoa, the main cocoa. So I do avocado pear, there's olive oil, I play around with that. I'm a big fan of fat. Fat does not make you fat, take note. Then my protein source, if I'm not doing chicken, I'm doing egg, beef, turkey. I like them cooked. I don't really like frying them, you understand? So sometimes it might be grilled. But mostly we are trying to be sure what I'm doing is what I'm saying. I try to cook them. Then to a large extent, when it comes into the other classes of food, the carbohydrates, I'm not really a swallow person. I do sweet potato a lot. Hardly do rice. Beans, I did there. And I do yam, plantain. Sometimes I fry them straight. But mostly I don't do so much of the frying stuff. I boil to a large extent. Yeah. And what else again? I typically take my last meal around sometimes 9 o'clock, sometimes 8, sometimes it stretches into 10 depending on what work calls for. But I try to make sure I move immediately I'm done eating as well before I take my final rest. You understand? So typically those are things that really happen. I make sure I drink a lot of water. Yes, a lot of water. You understand? There's nothing like snacking around my food. Yeah. I just make sure I eat those main meals if I need to eat them. And those are things I typically do. Nothing to, and I make sure I bring in my fiber. I do a lot of garden egg as well. I do some nuts, you know. So those are the things I typically eat in a day.
Hello, my name is Coach Dan, and I'd like to talk about what I eat as a coach. So basically I eat everything everyone eats. I eat my rice with stew, protein like egg, meat, fish, chicken, depending on what it is. Then I eat my swallow like fufu, semo, pounded yam, etc. with various kind of soups that we have. I eat my pasta. I eat noodles. Then I eat beans as well. So what I do is sometimes based on my schedules, based on my work schedules, because sometimes I can really be busy and I get to eat just once a day, sometimes twice a day. So days I eat once a day, what I try to do is I eat in the evening, then I take fruit in the morning. I take fruit, or maybe just a little bit of I drink a lot of water, not a little bit. I drink lots of water during the morning hours. Then sometimes I take fruit, then eat once or twice a day, but most times once a day. So having said all what I've eaten, so the most important thing is to know what you are eating for. You understand? If you are eating to lose weight, or if you want to eat to gain weight. So, but in a way, both still have almost similar concepts, because you still need your carbs and you still need your protein. But all you just have to do is do more of protein, less of carbs, and depending on what plan you are actually on. So if you are on weight gain, you obviously need more protein and less carbs. If you are on weight loss, you still need less carbs and more protein, because these are what you would have to stay on to build your muscle mass and get your form, get your shape. You understand? Yeah. So for me, as much as I am a coach, I know what to do or what time not to eat. Although some few times I eat late, I won't lie. Yeah, because of work. But at the same time, I am not planning to lose weight, so I don't feel remorseful when I eat late. But for people that are on weight loss, we advise them not to eat late, because instead of them losing weight, they tend to gain weight. Yeah, and I'm not still encouraging people that want to build muscles to eat late. So it's just about how crazy it is with schedules, work, and all that. Yeah, so I'm just trying to be realistic. I'm just trying to say what it is. Yeah. So anyways, and the most important thing, I try to make sure that I do my detox with my water. I drink lots of water, and I detox with water with my ginger and lime in it. Yeah, so this serves as a form of detox for me. Yeah. So, and because of the fact that I'm trying to gain more muscle mass, Yeah, so I make sure I eat more protein. Yeah. So and I'm going to give a little health tip for people that want to lose weight or gain weight. Stay away from junks. Junks is not the way to do it. So we have some healthy snacks, healthy fruits that you can always use to replace. We have healthy combination of smoothies for weight loss, for weight gain. So if you would like to know more about it, then you can reach out, then we can talk more about it. Thank you very much.
In the morning, I usually make sure every day my morning food is usually made up of protein. Most times I eat beans and bread, sometimes egg and bread, sometimes I eat egg, mix it with some other sometimes I eat egg and yam, but that is just few times, but most time it's bread, beans, egg, yogurt and stuff like that. Just mix it random. Then my afternoon food is usually carbohydrates. So it can be any carbohydrate food. It can be rice, it can be eba amala, it can be abacha, so many things. So usually based on my work and my busy lifestyle, so most of my afternoon food I usually buy them outside. So maybe from those people selling, hawking around, or maybe all these eateries and bukas and stuff like that. Then I only take one soft drink a day. I try my possible best to make sure I take one soft drink a day. Sometimes it might be energy drink. Sometimes it might just be normal soft drink. So I can mix it. I can take it with my morning food, or I can take it with my afternoon food, which is my lunch. So if I take it with my morning food, I make sure I don't take soft drink with my afternoon food. Rather, I use water. Then evening, I always take fruits in the evening. My evening food usually made up of fruits. It can be fruit salad. It can just be salad, cucumber, and chicken. So that is how I take my evening food. So sometimes I can't tell you that I eat 3 times a day or 2 times a day. And for that, I have a very bad habit when it comes to that. I can eat 5 times a day, but I make sure it's made up of proteins mostly, then once carbohydrates. So I eat a lot, but I watch what I eat. So that's how I.
One more question. Let the audience know what your actual body goal is.
Okay, so my actual body goal, usually I'm fit. I would say I'm fit. My appearance, I look so fit, but still, you say nobody is perfect. Everybody say have what their goal is. So my goal is to have like 3 or 4% body fat. So that is my goal. I want to be so shredded that I will have only 3 or 4% body fat. But I would say I'm not in a rush, because I know my way of eating, it's not really helping. But I'm not in a rush, but I try my best to work out and stay disciplined. So I was like, okay, I planned it that the weekend, which is on Sunday, I'm going to do a to and a fro. And when Sunday came, early morning as early as 6, I put on my sports kit and I took a bottle of water and I started the journey again, which is a to and a fro. And I jogged all the way to. So one thing I realized, that the fact that I already did that when I was coming, those break I take, like those fast walk, I usually take just fast walk and rest. When I was going on that Sunday, I didn't. I jogged all the way from Salem to Ogudu, straight jogging without, probably the whole day was kind of cool because it's early in the morning at 6 to 7. So everywhere was cool. So I wasn't really feeling the heat or the sweat that would make me want to feel like probably dehydrated and stuff like that. So when I got to Ogudu, immediately, so I stopped. Honestly, I stopped for like 15 minutes. But where I stopped, I was busy doing steppers on the pavement, on the sidewalk there. I was busy doing steppers. So usually in my boxing club, we were trained not to just, when you're trying to rest.
Did you say that when you go home, you not do it the next day?
That's what you said. I said weekend.
Weekend.
So probably do it. Okay. So should I continue? So then I went on that Sunday. Then I did. So this time around, I didn't stop. I jogged all the way from Salem to Ogudu. Then I rested for 15 minutes doing steppers on the sidewalk. Then I jogged back from Ogudu towards. So this time I didn't also stop while coming back. I stopped at Ikate. Then I started fast walking down to Salem. So after that, I've done it for a lot of times, like countless of times from then. Even thinking of even doing further, like going all the way to like those towards those Allen and like towards the Keja side, but I've not actually taken on that challenge yet. So the lesson I learned from there is that I never ever imagined, even ever trying that. I never ever imagined it. But ever since I did it the first time like this, it became like a challenge of trying to, like, you know, when you do something and you are still wondering that, did I just do this? Is it mere luck? Is it like maybe probably something just maybe based on the situation I was that day? God just helped say, okay, let me give him the strength to do it. I wanted to just see if it was a miracle or I actually did it. So that's why I continued. I decided to go like on Sunday, which during the weekend, and try again. This time around a to and a fro, and after doing it, and I continued that, I've done it a countless of time and became like a thing that I can actually do, even closing my eyes. I can decide now that I want to talk to Ogudu, and I will.
Is there any other thing you want to tell somebody who is just struggling with their journey of physical fitness?
Yeah, so I want to tell, sometimes situations can happen to show yourself like what you can actually do to like test your limits, your limitations and everything. Okay, there are some things that you might be thinking and like, I don't know if I can actually do this, I can actually do this. Even sometimes you can have an argument with your friends on where you have distance you can jog to and stuff, you know, and even when you mention that kind of distance, they will be like, come on, you cannot, it's a lie, it's impossible. Even you will begin to question, even though you're trying to insist that you can, but you question yourself like, can I? And even though you want to try, you'll be like, I don't even dare. When you see the distance, because every time when I get into the bus going to Ogudu, all the way from Salem, the long distance journey and only that Third Milan Bridge alone safe will make you want to give up, because the Third Milan Bridge will just keep driving and driving and driving and driving, and you're still in the bridge. You'll be wondering that, how come? So imagine you want to take a challenge that only the Third Milan Bridge is enough to discourage you alone. That is too long. Talking of Ikoyi or Lekki from all these things, so all those distances too much. But there's always a good in trying to do, like trying. You know? So when I tried, I figured that okay, I'm capable. So yeah. So now in my life, like my journey now is like that is behind me now. It's like something I can do closing with my eyes closed. So my next challenge now is to see if I can go further, probably further distance. So that's my next challenge. Although I have not taken on that challenge yet. Probably, I don't know if maybe another situation will lead to me taking the challenge. Because sometimes things make us try the impossible. So no matter how the situation you find yourself, there's always a solution. It might be the hard way. It might be the smart way.
Thanks for sharing. And how can people connect with you?
So like I would say, people connecting with me, I would say I know a lot of people, definitely a lot of people that will also be in situation like that too. You understand? There will also be in situation like that, and maybe optionless, or people that like feel like me through Instagram and Facebook. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on
what's your handle?
Twitter. So on Facebook, you can connect with me. My page Izzy, or my Facebook profile IZZY. Then my profile is IZZY Izzy Okafor. So then on my Instagram, you can type in Izzy the Bulldog. So Izzy _DAA da, then _ Bulldog. And that's my Instagram handle. But so you guys are going to see a lot of boxing because I'm into boxing and fitness.
Yes, he's one of my coaches. He's one of my coaches.
Stuff like that.
I would tell the person that wants to get better in the physical world to have a mindset, a positive mindset. As in, you set your goals and you approach them, short, long, and medium-term goals that you are going to be focused on. Once you do that, and you are focused with your mindset, you will get there. That's for sure. The Nigerian situation is not unique to just the one person. It's nobody's exclusive. We are all in this. What I would tell someone who is depressed because of the Nigerian situation is that we should always look on the bright side. You look on the bright side, you're thankful for waking up this morning. A lot of people are not that lucky, so be thankful. Look on the bright side.
So you just listen to the voice of Mr. Bayo Ogunde. That's the 70-plus-year-old you've been seeing, that we've been reposting. Wouldn't it be great to look that good, fit at his age? And that brings us to the end of the Physical Wealth mini-series. If you've been inspired to invest more in your physical wealth, why don't you join the 30-day Physical Wealth Challenge? Whether you're on your level 1, just beginning, or maybe like a level 3 where you're a fit farm beast, there's something for everyone. So make sure that you get involved and stay engaged with us on social media and let us know how you're doing. And as always, peace and life's richest blessings.
Thanks for listening to the Akinfemi Onadele Show. Check out www.akinfemionadele.com for more info, articles, and ideas about how to boost your well-being.